Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock Top 10s, where it's another special Top 10 countdown of the Top 10, I think I said that already, most boring horror movies picked by fellow YouTuber Christopher Harris. He has sent me in quite a few Top 10s to do for him, and somewhere in his twisted little brain, he said, you know what? I think I can make up more boring horror movies to probably top your list. And I'll tell you honestly, gang, his picks are movies that some I don't even know how these even got past me as being boring. One of them I didn't think was all that bad, but the rest definitely, they were all pretty bad. And one I've got to look up as soon as I can try to find it. And hopefully it's not going to be confused with a certain horror movie that just came out last year. And Christopher, thank you for clearing that one up for me. But let's get to this bad boy, shall we? Let's get to number 10, which he picked, House of the Dead. Honestly, never played the video game. Thought the movie was pretty interesting. Number 9, Dracula 3000. Didn't take long for this franchise for it to go into outer space. Number 8, Don't Look in the Cellar. More like Don't Watch This Boring Freaking Movie. Number 7, Sick and Serial Insane Clown Killer. Sure it was. Number 6 goes to Hellraiser Revelations. No Doug Bradley, no freaking way you should watch this movie. Number 5 goes to Sharktopus, because he really hates this movie and its sequels. Number 4 goes to Jigsaw. Yes, they made an original Jigsaw, but not last year, actually about around 2002. Number 3 goes to April Fools. Probably. Number 2 goes to, get back here a little bit, Mother's Day Massacre. Pretty dull, pretty dumb, and pretty lame. But his pick for the most boring horror movie, and I gotta fully agree with him on this one, has to go to After School Massacre. So there they are, his top 10 most boring horror movies. And I gotta agree, if you've never sat through After School Massacre, trust me, you are lucky. It's really dumb. The killer is revealed within about, pretty quick. It's been a while since I've seen it. I think that somebody offered it on YouTube for free, and Bloodbath and Beyond bashed this movie. So, my thing, like, well, if you're going to bash a bad horror movie, I got to check it out and give it a review as well. And, trust me, this movie is full of dumb decisions, dumb people, and a killer that I don't know how on earth nobody could identify who it was. It was just... my brain hurts from watching that stupid movie. Mother's Day Massacre, an ultra-low-budget horror movie, just had so many elements of stupidity and rip-offness, and it started off extremely bad, ended very horribly, and yeah. April Fools from 2007. Apparently it is it's not supposed to be another version of April Fool's Day. Of course, that remake sucked. But this is supposed to be a completely different one, and I'll try and do a review on it on April Fool's Day if I can find it in time. Jigsaw from 2002. Don't know much about this one, but I believe the tagline for it said something like they put him back together, and he's gonna, I don't know. This is another one I have to find and review very, very soon because it looks pretty bad. Sharktopus, jeez. This movie's had so far, 3 sequels, I think? Come on, Sharktopus versus Mega Shark. It's got to happen at some point. Of course, they better put Sharktopus on some serious steroids in order for that one to happen. But the Sharktopus series got a little bit more weird. Sharktopus versus Terracuda, Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf, and I know I'm missing one. And yikes. Hellraiser Revelations. Oh, good Lord. A lot of people were starting to say that after part 4, the series was really starting to go downhill. And just like I've said about the Halloween series, yeah, some of them with Donald Pleasance was not all that great, but Donald Pleasance put in a pretty decent performance. The Hellraiser series, after part 3, was starting to kind of suck, because you put Pinhead in space, you're out of ideas. But Doug Bradley, pretty much made the series work in some ways. And then this comes along. There's no Doug Bradley. This guy doesn't even look anything like Doug Bradley. And it was just a god-awful mess. S-I-C-K, sick, serial, insane, clown killer. Probably one of the worst clown-related horror movies ever made. Don't watch it. It's boring. It's dull. It's stupid. Pass on it. Don't Look in the Cellar, a movie I could barely get through. I think it was one of my first reviews I ever did. And, yeah, horrible, really bad acting, very bad low budget, everything all over the place. Dracula 3000, again, some franchises take a little while to go into outer space. This franchise waited until its first sequel to do so. And good Lord. House of the Dead. Not a bad horror movie. I mean, it's got its moments where you just kind of want to punch Uwe Boll for making this movie, but not bad. But I would pass on the funny version, I think is what it's called, where Uwe Boll is making his lame comments and putting in all kinds of stupid jokes and everything like that. I mean, if the funny version didn't have him narrating it and his stupid little thought bubbles and things like that, it probably could have been a little bit better. But, just kind of leaving the bloopers and the funny moments, that would have been fine. But, no. Thank God he's not doing movies anymore. So, yeah. Alright, so if you guys got a top 10 you'd like for me to do for you sometime, whether it's something that hasn't been done yet, or if you got one that you've seen on here before and would like to do your own version of it, send it to me, and I will try and get it done for you just as soon as I can. And, of course, still needing your top 10 picks for the worst WWE pay-per-view of 2017. Hopefully get that done around WrestleMania week, which is supposed to be sometime in April. So, pick any of them that you want. Pick as many as you want to. And, send them on in, and of course, the one that gets most picks will be the number one worst pay-per-view of 2017. Oh my goodness, it is still cold, but you know what? I didn't really pay much attention to what that stupid bloated squirrel said about 6 more weeks or 4 more weeks of winter. Folks, spring will start next month, one way or the other, no matter what some furry bloated squirrel says. But I hope you guys are having a lot of fun, and yeah, so, again, like to get your picks for the worst pay-per-view of last year, and, of course, if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe, and I guess that's going to do it for this little edition. So, special thanks to Christopher Harris for his picks, or for his top 10, and, yeah. I gotta admit, Christopher, that was a pretty good list. But I'm gonna go see if I can find Jigsaw. Either version. Because one can't be much worse than the other. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. And until next time. Oh, by the way, next week, since it's Valentine's Day, sort of, next week, I'm gonna try and do a top 10 worst romantic horror movies, so I hope you guys can check that out. And on Valentine's Day, I'm going to try and do a special edition of Doc's Holiday Schlock of a bad Valentine's Day horror movie. So hopefully you check that out too. So until then, thanks for watching. God bless you all. And until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.